So it truly sucks when someone you idolized when you were younger slowly starts to become like a shitty person. So I've been a fan of George Lopez since I was like an early teenager, maybe even before my teens. My dad and I would watch him doing stand up on like basic TV, like a late night comedy show, right? Then, of course, he started having stand ups and then his own show. And yeah, it's all been up from there. But I saw this come across my page. So Ralph Barbosa, he kind of blew up from TikTok, right? That's what a lot of comedians are doing. They're posting their clips on TikTok and it's slowly blowing up. Well, he now has like I believe an HBO Max stand up special, right? So George Lopez was on, I think it was a podcast or some kind of interview, and he basically says, "Oh, I feel like people these days need to like make their own way." And then one of the hosts threw out his name and just, "Oh yeah, no, he's like, why are you mentioning him? He's not even that famous. He's not even that noteworthy." Like he always portrays in his stand-up specials like he's just down to earth, oh, I'm just like y'all, hey, I'm a regular Mexican like y'all. And then when it comes to, help somebody blow up, give them a little push, he's like, nah, you got to do it on your own. I did it on my own. You got to do it on your own. I mean, I'm tired of that mentality, like, especially if someone, I'm not sure if he's a fan of him, but if someone is a fan of you and they're kind of blowing up, like, why not give them props, give them recognition? Instead of that, he just like tore him down, like, nah, really gonna bring up his name? He ain't even popping like that. He ain't popping like me. I'm not a big fan of that, and I know his ex-wife gave him like a kidney, and there's been news stories of him like drunk in during stand up or at a hotel or something, basically like fucking up the kidney, he received from his ex-wife. It's just like, ugh, man, like I really he really does seem like a down to earth guy, but just saying shit like that, it's kind of like a turn off, man. Like, why am I a fan? Like, uh, sure, I loved your old shit, but after a while, beating the same drum, beating a dead horse ain't funny anymore. I've only seen one good clip of his new show, and it was because he brought back the old people from his old show. But other than that, I haven't heard of his show at all. So maybe he's just trying to make headlines, get back in the news himself. But yeah, it's bullshit in my opinion. Like if you could help somebody out, like an aspiring comedian, especially like a fellow Latino, like why not help them out? Um, more in the article it says, another comedian, Paul Rodriguez, has kind of hinted at George kind of being like that. So I mean, maybe like in the inner comedian circle, he ain't that well liked, well received. But yeah, what do you think? Like, are you a part of the crowd of, oh yeah, you got to do it yourself if you want to be recognized? Or do you agree with me? Like, hey, if you got that power, give somebody a little rub, give somebody a little shout. Because I know I would, for sure. Like, why be a hater? Like for no reason. If he was talking shit about him, I would understand that 100%. But I haven't heard anything. I mean, it didn't say anything in the article about him ever talking shit about George Lopez. Like, how just gonna shit on somebody for no reason? You know? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Um, yeah, I'm eager to hear.